You're in the red.
Maybe I am. But just because my bank account's low doesn't mean that I'm gonna just spend all my time working instead of pursuing my dreams, you know?
No, Terry, the curb is red. You can't park there.
That's what that means. God damn it. God, they don't have red curbs in Connecticut. How was I supposed to know that? Hi, Alana.
Hi.
I'm not working today.
Yeah, I know. I make up the schedule.
I'm here to write. I realized I'm not going to fit someone else's mold. I refuse to change who I am because of how someone else thinks I should look. What am I going to do? Lose weight and then start pursuing my dreams? Fuck that. I'm not here to make other people happy with my body. I love my body. I'm not going to let the size of my pants measure the distance I go in life. Alana, I'm going to create my own roles.
Great!
My big fat blonde musical. What's wrong? You got fired from Dirt Poor Dudes? What? Why? Why? What? They didn't like your vibe. And they only hired you because they applied for a grant for female directors and they just needed you so they could check a diversity box? Oh, Catherine, fuck them! If you want to make a difference in this industry, you need to stop working on shit you don't believe in. I just started writing a web series about a fat actress who moves to Los Angeles to pursue her dreams, despite everyone she loves back home telling her that she's not going to make it, only to find out that everyone in LA tells her the same thing. It'll be about never backing down and loving yourself regardless of what other people think. And I'll need a director. What do you say?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
My Big Fat Blonde Musical, Episode 9, Scene 5, Take 1.
And action. Welcome to Los Angeles, the land of opportunity, where you can make your own fate, even if you're a plus-size girl like me. I'm reclaiming the F word. Call me that all the time. It's not gonna hurt me if I make the word mine. Hollywood's gotta get ready, 'cause big girls are moving in. With self-confidence larger than our waistlines, the revolution's about to begin. I'd never hate on a skinny girl, and she shouldn't hate on me. Beauty comes in all different shapes, we should all share the marquee. 'Cause it's my big fat blonde musical, my big fat blonde musical, my big fat blonde musical, and I'm the big fat blonde.
Don't bother coming into the office. Nah, I had to close down the agency for a while. Well, Variety wrote an expose on me. You know how I like to verbally abuse people, and suddenly I'm the monster. So I took my last cigar and I burned the place to the ground. It was my fault, but all that they know is the fire was started by an ember's glow, and the... Oh, hang on, I'm getting another call. Go for Joanne. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, it turns out I can't plead my innocence because the song's been entered into evidence. I'm in jail. You're in jail.
'Cause it's my big fat blonde musical, and I'm the big fat blonde. Hi, sir. Sorry to bother you, but can I ask you a question?
I guess so.
I like your beard. But why are you such a jerk?
Lady, I'm just doing my job. I'm collecting money you already agreed to pay.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather do something you love? Didn't you ever have any bigger hopes and dreams?
The day before pitching tryouts, I broke my collarbone. So instead of playing Major League Baseball, I collect student loans.
Here he is.
Collecting all your money.
He has got.
I got a lot of dough.
It's because
Our education system sets students up for debt.
But who cares?
You need more to feed your soul.
We're fulfilled. Money's never gonna fill that hole. We learned how to take action in our lives.
How do you do that?
We're working on my big fat blonde musical. And I'm the big fat blonde.
What the hell, Zeke? After all the diets and the guilt trips, this is what you're doing?
Look, a lot of my clients were giving up on themselves because they weren't eating so great. And I'd never tried fried food before, so I thought I'd better check out what all the hype was about.
What? Oh!
I tried a chicken tender and it was really great. So now every couple meals I'll put some fried food on my plate. Used to think it was disgusting, anything with panko crusting, but now it's what I'm lusting after. Who cares about the weight? Carbs and oils, sugar, fats, cholesterol, and sodium. Whenever we eat vegetables, we have to take Imodium.
Oh my gosh, were you here like, oh?
Hey, it's the blob that ate New York.
Of course you two are friends.
Oh, if you're looking for an all-you-can-eat buffet, there's a small village you could pillage nearby.
What?
Listen, I know that it's frustrating to see a fat actress who's happy with herself, especially if you've spent your entire lives trying to achieve that ideal body type that the entertainment industry is just so keen on selling. But I am not your enemy. I am a woman worthy of respect and self-love just like you. I really hope you guys get to learn to love yourself one day. It's the greatest rebellion. I'm the big fat blonde. My abs.
Hi, Hannah. Thank you for coming by. Sorry for calling you directly. I couldn't get a hold of your agent. You know anything about that?
She's in jail.
Yikes. Well, I wanted to talk to you about my new feature.
You know, Terry left the premiere crying, right?
Who?
Terry. The girl who played Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was good, you know.
Well, you didn't tell her you were making fun of her in your movie.
So, it's not my responsibility.
Yeah. See, I don't want to work with someone who has that attitude. That was a really crummy thing you did.
Well, yeah, what about my feature? I wrote it with you specifically in mind.
Tough shit.
Oh! I thought we were gonna be a team!
The genius, cutting-edge new filmmaker, the brilliant, sexy Hollywood it girl. Why do you care about Terry's feelings? She is just a big fat blonde.
Catherine, I got your text. Is everything okay?
Yes! I got a meeting at Netflix to pitch our series!
So did you quit acting?
Oh, I'll never stop acting. But I'm focusing on directing. My current project is this musical web series.
Oh, right. The struggles of being an overweight actress.
Yeah, because it's hard enough to be an actress when you're a thin girl in LA. But what we're making proves you should check it out. It's called My Big Fat Blonde Musical.
I'm so glad I got some time off to fly out and visit. It's really good to see you.
You too, Greg. How are you?
Good.
How's Billy?
He's doing great. He's actually in the school play. He wants to be an actor, just like his Aunt Terry. How you doing? Oh, this town can be ruthless.
I'm doing well. I kept my fat, but I lost the negative voices in my head.
Voices?
And I may not be starring on a network sitcom yet, but I feel really good about what's to come. I'll be just fine, blazing my trail, writing my story, putting wind in my sails. So if you feel blocked from reaching your goals, you know the anthem to extol. Fuck it, fuck it. Create your own path from now on. Fuck it, fuck it. To figure out where you belong. Regardless of being tall, fat, short, or thin, beauty goes deeper, it comes from within. Once I found courage enough to begin, I followed through and now I'm starring in. You know what's coming.